In this video, we are breaking down the 7 best EOI strategies that actually matter for easy PR. Not the recycled tips everyone keeps repeating. Not the usual just increase your points advice. We are talking real strategy, real outcomes, and real chances to turn your expression of interest from a quiet whisper into a signal Canberra cannot ignore. Let's get into it. 1. Build a points profile that looks stable, not perfect. This year, the department is no longer impressed by applicants flashing inflated points that fall apart when asked for evidence. What they want is stability. Think of your profile like a relationship. It is not about looking perfect on Instagram. It is about being reliable when things get stressful. A lot of migrants panic and try to squeeze every point possible. They add a random English test attempt here, a last-minute professional year there, and in the end, the whole profile looks like it was glued together the night before an exam. Currently, a stable profile beats a flashy one. If you have solid work experience, stick to it. If your qualifications are strong, highlight them. If your English score is not high, it is not the end of the world. The system now favors people who can prove the points they claim without drama. Think of this as the no surprises strategy. You do not need to be the most perfect applicant in the room. You just need to be the one who does not collapse when they check your documents. 2. Target the state that actually wants you, not the one you want. Here is a tough truth. Many people treat state nomination like shopping. They walk around, pick the one that looks the nicest, and declare, "This is the state I want." Meanwhile, the state looks back and says, "That is cute, but we are not picking you." States are now sharper and more selective. They are targeting skills that match their labor shortages. Not dreams, not tourist preferences, not weather choices, just skill gaps. The smart strategy is to position yourself where you are wanted. Check which states consistently pick your occupation. Pay attention to selection patterns rather than announcements. Announcements are marketing, while trends are the truth. If you are a teacher, regional New South Wales still loves you. If you are an engineer, South Australia has been taking more than expected. Health workers remain queens and kings everywhere. And if you are in ICT, do not just assume Victoria will call you. Watch the demand signals. The idea is simple. Go where you are in demand, not where your mood takes you. 3. Match your EOI timing with the movement of invitation rounds. Timing is the most underrated strategy. People submit their EOI whenever they feel like it, as if the system is open 24 hours like a supermarket. But timing matters. Invitation rounds work in cycles. Some months the system is sleepy. Other months it wakes up and starts grabbing EOIs like a Black Friday sale. If you want your EOI to stand out, you need to enter the pool when the water is actually moving. The smarter approach is to track when states release new quotas, when federal rounds are expected, or when updated occupation lists are coming. Those moments create movement, and movement increases your odds. Submitting an EOI in a quiet month is like trying to start a conversation with someone wearing noise-canceling headphones. Submitting during high activity is like speaking into a microphone. Use timing to your advantage. You cannot control the system, but you can control when you step in. 4. Strengthen your work experience. Claims with proof before you apply. Lots of migrants lose invitations not because of low points, but because of missing evidence. You cannot just say you worked as a software engineer for 5 years. The department wants to see contracts, pay slips, tax records, or something credible. They have seen every creative story possible, so trust me, they are not guessing. Here is the trick. Do your document checks before you submit your EOI. Have you got complete letters of experience? Do they match your skills assessment? Are your dates consistent? Do your job duties match the occupation list tasks? This preparation boosts your confidence and saves you from panic when your invitation finally arrives. Think of this as pre-packing your luggage before a trip. You do not want to be the person stuffing shirts into a bag while the plane is boarding. Preparation now saves chaos later. 5. Clean up your English score strategy and stick to one plan. English tests are the gym memberships of the immigration world. Everyone starts strong, then slowly disappears for months, then comes back desperately when they need a result. Right now, your English test strategy needs to be clear and consistent. Pick one test style, commit to it, and aim for the score that fits your long-term plan. Don't jump between tests like you're doing a tour. If you want superior English, create a schedule and train for it. If you only need proficient English, stop torturing yourself with last-minute panicked attempts. And if you keep missing your target by 2 points, stop guessing. Study the patterns, take targeted coaching, or switch to the format that fits your strengths. One clean test plan beats 5 random attempts that confuse you and the department. Your English points can make or break your ranking. Treat English like a strategy, not an emergency. 6. Use regional pathways as leverage, not as a backup. Many migrants see regional pathways like leftovers, something you take only when the main meal is gone. Regional visas are not backups, they are power moves. States with large regional areas have more nomination quotas, faster processing, and more predictable selection behavior. If you want to maximize your EOI strength, use regional pathways to your advantage. Here is how you turn regional into power. Pick regional states with transparent occupation lists. Use the 491 as a stepping stone. If your 189 or 190 chances are low, choose regions that match your field so you actually stay employable. Highlight your willingness to settle long-term in your EOI. The department now rewards realistic settlement plans. If you show that you are not using regional areas as a temporary stopover, your profile gets stronger. Going regional is no longer about compromise. It is a strategy of momentum. 7. Adjust your EOI every time your circumstances change. Some applicants treat SkillSelect like social media. They log in every week, change something tiny, and hope the algorithm will notice them. It does not work that way. The smart move is to adjust your EOI only when something real changes. You get new work experience? Update it. You get a new test score? Update it. You complete a professional year or a new degree? Update it. But do not update your EOI because your friend said, maybe you should move one preference higher. Random tweaks do not help and can even damage your invitation pattern if the state checks your history. A clean, accurate, and consistent EOI is far more powerful than one that looks like a diary full of crossed-out plans. Treat your EOI like a CV you send to an employer. Make real updates when you have real progress, not every time you feel stressed. Putting it all together. So, here is the big picture. Winning the EOI game is not about shouting the loudest. It is about sending a signal that is sharp, stable, and strategically positioned. The people getting invited are not always the ones with the highest points. They are the ones with the strongest strategy. Follow these strategies and your profile starts to look like someone the system actually wants, not someone trying to fight their way through the crowd. Remember this, SkillSelect is not a lottery.